Lockdown, Chapter 30, page 215. Icy didn't deal with stuff the way I did. She was all about what was going on down and wasn't tied down to what had already happened. That's what I would have liked to have. But progress out of my head forever and move on like nothing had happened. No break-in, no getting arrested, no sitting in the courtroom listening to people talk about how much of my life they were going to take away, no crying in the van up to the facility. Before I got to progress, I didn't know time had a weight to it. My sentence was already too heavy to carry around all the time, and I was praying for a release date. I couldn't wrap my head around getting out from under 3 more years. That was just too much of a load. I thought about detention. I had dealt with it even though some dudes cracked up from being by themselves all the time. Maybe I could learn to deal with 3 more years. Then when I got out, I'd move to another city, maybe in the South, because I had never been there. I'd do any kind of work, sweep floors or mop, and live in a small room, and I'd send any money I'd make back to Icy so she could go to college. In 3 years, Icy would be 12. I'd work until she was 18 to help pay for her education. Then, if I kicked off, she could make up good stories about me. I hated the idea of 3 more years, because it was already making my stomach turn. I didn't see what else I could do. I couldn't take a chance on a 20 bid. "Where are you, Reese?" Simi's voice startled me. "Boy, you look like you were a million miles away." "Just thinking," I said. "You come up with something good?" she asked, hands on her hip. "I don't know," I said. "Life goes on, honey," she said. "Sometimes it seems hard, but you have your whole life ahead of you. Don't forget that. Now come on downstairs with me, because the woman in 318 is complaining I didn't sweep her floor and is threatening to write to the president."